Easy soup as good as you remember from childhood to many people. Soup is something that comes out of a can or packet, but few things beat the wonderfully fresh flavor of homemade soup. Soup is also an excellent example of a food that anybody can make from scratch. If you can boil water and add things to it, you can make soup. It really is that simple. Soup is also very versatile, and you can use your favorite ingredients to make your own particular favorite soup variety. The many different types of soup there are, too many different soup varieties to list here, but you can get hot or chilled soups, thick or thin soups, fish, meat or vegetable soup, country style, oriental spicy soup, and many more kinds. You have probably tasted a few different types of soup, such as tomato or chicken noodle soup, but what about chilled cucumber and mint soup or Japanese miso? One of the most popular ones in the world is chicken soup, and many countries have their own chicken soup recipes. Chicken is economical to buy, and if you have used a chicken in another recipe and only have the bones left, you can use them to make chicken soup. You can choose from chicken rice, chicken noodle, Chinese chicken, creamy chicken soup, and plenty more. Maybe one of the reasons that chicken is so well loved is that you can do a lot of different things with it and use different flavors and textures. Some people like to add noodles or potatoes, others like to add plenty of vegetable pieces. Some people prefer a thin chicken consommé, and others like a smooth and creamy soup. Cooking chicken soup, they will remember one of the easiest ways to make a delicious chicken soup recipe is to cover a chicken carcass in water, bring it to the boil, remove the carcass, add herbs and vegetables, and simmer it for an hour. If you are using a chicken carcass and vegetables, which are left over, you can make a really tasty soup out of ingredients, which would otherwise have been thrown in the trash without a thought. Because of this, the chicken soup will have cost absolutely nothing to make. When you take out the carcass, it is best to use a sieve to make sure you remove any tiny bone fragments. You can pick bits of meat or fat off the carcass and add them to the mix for flavor. Chicken noodle varieties have been used for many years to soothe people suffering from colds or the flu. The steam from the soup is good for congestion. The fluids are great for the illness, and chicken soup is especially soothing and comforting. There is no doubt that a bowl of homemade chicken soup will lift your spirits and cheer you up. Perhaps you remember being given homemade chicken soup as a child. Now you know how simple it is to make your own soup. Perhaps you would like to have a go at making some soothing, satisfying chicken soup for your own family. There are so many different varieties of chicken soup recipes, and we have plenty for you to browse at chickenchiliSoups.com. If you want to make a hearty, healthy and delicious chicken soup recipe, we have great recipes to help you along the way, even if you are new to soup making. If you are looking for some great recipes or tips on cooking chicken soups of your own, the site will be very helpful. Whether you want a quick and easy soup, a creamy one, or an old-fashioned chicken stew, you're sure to find it there. Soup recipes like our chicken tortilla soup, http://www.chickenchiliSoups.com/soup-recipe/easy-chicken-soup/chicken-pot-recipe.php, with a wonderful Mexican-inspired soup. Easy soup as good as you remember from childhood to many people. Soup is something that comes out of a can or packet, but few things beat the wonderfully fresh flavor of homemade soup. Soup is also an excellent example of a food that anybody can make from scratch. If you can boil water and add things to it, you can make